Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Robin Young, and I'm the publisher of Orthopedics This Week. And here are the top 10 orthopedic and spine stories for the week of March 20th, 2023. Starting in at number 10 are the power rankings. We survey 26 of the largest orthopedic and spine suppliers, and that represents about 80% of this $25 billion industry. And we pick out who we think are the top 10 companies in this industry, with a particular focus on investment. So be sure to check out either our power rankings on the website or our podcast. So our number 9 story this week is a clinical study that came out of 3 of the top research centers in China, which looks at a fairly unusual phenomenon in the spine called a sandwich fusion. The title of this study is Clinical and Surgical Characteristics of Patients with Antoaxial Dislocation in the Setting of Sandwich Fusion. If you are curious about this, as I was when I saw the study and I read it, it was actually pretty interesting. We do have all the details at ryortho.com. Our number 8 story is news out of the FDA. They have cleared for commercial sale Astura Medical's new line of expandable anterior lumbar spinal implants. According to co-founder Tom Purcell, this is the first and only system that integrates plate and spacer options along with a customizable expansion ability. Make sure to check that out at, of course, ryortho.com. And number 7 is news that California-based Hoag Orthopedics has won, yet again, a couple of Press Ganey awards for patient satisfaction excellence. Honestly, over the years, Hoag has won so many awards. I do think it's probably up in the triple digits. They may be running out of shelf space by now. Number 6 is the good news that 2 large joint companies, Conformis and BodyCAD, have settled their 2-year-old patent litigation. Conformis was the plaintiff, and the 2 companies have reached a mutually beneficial agreement, which we give details about in the full story on ryortho.com. Number 5 is news of yet another web-based orthopedics planning app. This one's different. First of all, it comes out of Portugal, but second of all, it is based on a powerful artificial intelligence and deep learning platform. It was just cleared by the FDA for commercial sale in the United States. The application's brand name is Peak Med. Be sure to check this out. It looks pretty good to me at ryortho.com. And our number 4 story this week is a guest editorial from longtime veteran of the fundraising world, Barbara Guth. She's arguing that the current system of raising capital for inventors and entrepreneurs needs to be re-engineered. She has a clear voice and a strong opinion, and I suspect many of you might agree with her. So be sure to check that out. Our number 3 story this week is a survey of 9,100 surgeons that found that orthopedic surgeons have a notably high level of burnout and stress, particularly during this COVID era and immediately afterwards. It's really no surprise to us, but we're glad to see that it's documented in this new study. Well worth reading. I hope you will all check that out. Our number 2 story this week is great news from the Hospital for Special Surgery. You may recognize that smiling face. That's the new surgeon-in-chief and medical director and everyone's favorite orthopedic surgeon, Doug Paget. It's truly great news for this institution, which is one of the cornerstone of academic hospitals in orthopedics. So congratulations to Dr. Paget, and be sure to read all the details at ryortho.com. And finally, here is our number 1 story this week. It's news that Bioventus may well be backing out of its $350 million decision to purchase the Israeli cartilage repair company which had received an FDA PMA for its product. This entire experience has been, I suspect, fairly disastrous for everybody involved. Hopefully, all issues are being resolved. I expect quite a bit of pain all around. Sorry it didn't work out. Be sure to read this important article and, of course, everything else at ryortho.com. Thank you all very much, and I wish all of you a great week.